let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again.
Alright, as you can all see from the title of this video, it's a rant video. Don't even have to ask if it is or not. I've been seeing this a lot of regionals and locals and crap like that, so I wanted to just make this video and get it out. Now, anyone can play this game. This game's for everyone. That's fine. I'm not saying that you can't play this game if you're any one of the things I'm about to list. But keep in mind, if you're different than someone else, be expected to be treated different. Now let me explain. This one I really dislike, but let me get into it. If you're gay, I don't give a shit that you're gay. If you're gay and want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, go for it. Have fun. But don't hit on your opponent while you're playing them. That is like, it's okay for you, but you don't understand how disgusting that is to a normal man. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or insult your sexuality, but I, as a straight person, don't want to be hit on by a gay person, especially when I'm trying to play a game. I mean, it's disgusting to me. So don't do it. And I only mention this because I played at my locals yesterday, and we had a gay person there and had him doing this, and I almost dang near threw a deck box at him or something, because, and he was in the fact that made it worse is he was trying to do it to disrupt the opponent's concentration to win. Now, at a regionals, he could have been called for cheating and disqualified and whatnot, but at locals, we try and be fair, we try and be nice. But when he played me, it took every bit of restraint in me not to just beat his butt, because it was like, it was disgusting to me. I mean, honestly, it was disgusting to me. So it was, if you're gay and you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, that's fine, no problem. But play the game and nothing else, please. Parents with little kids. I don't think any parents are going to be watching this video, but this is just my rant, so I'm going to say whatever I want to. Parents with little kids. I hate to say it, but a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are not decent people. They're not. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, your pros, your good players, whatever you want to call them, the top people in your area are usually giant douchebags. It's just what they are. They don't care. Mostly, that is what they are. They're there to make money and win prizes. That's it. They don't care about your kid, I mean, if they see your kid has a duality and they know they can rip him off, they're going to do it. So, don't be mad when, because I see parents do this all the time at shonens and regionals. They're like, oh, my kid's deck got stolen. I'm like, okay. Why did it get stolen? Oh, well, I always ask, what was the deck? And it's always something stupid, like, oh, it had dualities and warnings and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why was a 12-year-old walking around with a $1,000 deck? Can anybody answer this for me? It's just retarded. So parents, don't expect players at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament to be your kid's best friend. It isn't going to happen. Yes, there's cool people out there who know you like to help people, like GHopper85, and I try and help people out, and MCole40, there's cool people out there. But the majority of the Yu-Gi-Oh community, not the YouTube, sorry, the Yu-Gi-Oh community is unfortunately not very nice people. It's just not, they're just not. Nextly, mentally challenged people. No, it's okay to play this game if you're mentally challenged. I'm not saying you can't. But don't expect to be given special favors. Like, I've seen parents with mentally disabled children, or I've seen mentally disabled people playing at a tournament. And the parent or the person thinks it's unfair to them as a player that the opponent is playing so quickly? That's not up for you to decide. A player can play at his own pace. Now, of course, he can't just slap everything down and be like, okay, I win. You know, he has to play this, it does this, this, and this, perform the action, blah, 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 go through the steps. But, you know, you can't drag a game out for like one game into like an hour just because you want to. I mean, you can't do that. If you're gonna be if you're mentally challenged, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying there's a time limit on a game, so a player has to play at a reasonable speed. They can't sit there and wait 3 minutes every time you want to read a card. They just can't. You know, I'm being honest with you guys. And fourthly, possibly one of the most annoying things in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is girls. Now, I don't mean girls playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean girls who are not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Who stand on the sides of the rooms and get in the judge's way. You have no idea the anger and rage I have at these people. The guys will actually listen. The guys will move. When I tell them move or get the hell out, they move. That's fine. Girls, I don't want to be mean, but you're like either brainless or just deaf. I'm not even sure. I could be sitting there, and there's a girl sitting there, and she's talking to another girl. And I can walk up to them and be like, excuse me. They don't move. Excuse me. No response. And I'm just like, you have to like tap one of them on the shoulder, and they look around and go, oh yeah, can I help you? Really? Or even worse, when apparently girls, I've seen this a lot of regionals, they think it's okay to text, and they don't turn their freaking sounds off. Trust me, nobody wants to be in the middle of playing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game and hear a Britney Spears ringtone go off because you got a freaking text. Go outside, or turn your ringtone off. One of the two. In fact, don't text, period. You probably send like 1,000 texts a day anyway. Stop texting. But no, it's just these four groups I can't stand. Every time I go to an event, locals, regionals, sneak peek, one of these four groups has to make trouble, has to cause trouble. It's guaranteed. It's ridiculous. Now, how can this be made better? If you're gay, just don't hit on people. You know, just don't do it. Like if you wanna like go outside after the match and stuff and hit on people in the hallway, go for it. I don't give a crap. But when you're playing in a game, don't be hitting on someone. Especially, you know, when you don't know if they're straight or gay, if they're straight or not, because you know that's offensive to a straight guy. I'm gonna tell you right now, gay people, you hitting on me is offensive. Just saying. So, gay people, just play the game. Just play the game. Mentally retarded. If you have an issue with reading cards, I don't know. Get someone to sit with you and help you out. I don't know. You know, I mean, you got to figure out a way around that. I don't know any mentally retarded people personally, so I can't give too much advice on that. But you know, parents, stay with your kid. Be like, the easiest way to do it is the retrieval system. When your kid has to go play, give him his deck box. When he's done, he brings it back to you. That way you know it never is just sitting somewhere, or he's not sitting there just, you know, looking over cards or something, because that's when they get stolen. When it's just sitting somewhere. That's when it gets stolen. So, you know, give it to him, have him go use it, and then have him bring it back. That easy. And lastly, girls, stand in the hallway. For the love of God, stand in the hallway. Like I said, I don't care about the guys. The guys move. That's fine. The girls, I don't know what their problem is. Maybe they're mentally retarded. That's food for thought.